Hello YouTube, this is Techie just coming at ya with another quick shout out to Mac Manelmo. I've given him a shout out before because he made my previous intro that I absolutely fell in love with, but I am now actually creating a website and have changed my background on my channel and want everything to coincide, so I contacted Peter again and we figured out an intro together. I put my insight in it and added my own little touch to it as well, but he did the bare bones of the work for this intro. So if you like my intro and you kind of want your own, or you're looking for one, or you just want to, you know, catch up on some really awesome tech videos, because he's got some crazy tech videos going on over there and he's not really been noticed yet, definitely head over to his channel and click the little subscribe button. Thanks again, Peter, for putting the two intros to both my channels together. I really appreciate it. And guys, without further ado, let's get into my new room tour. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm gonna kick it old school today and give you guys a normal room tour like I used to do. Actually, I changed my room around because the way I had my desk before, you guys all know, was facing towards the far wall, and my brother continuously came in and would like tap my shoulder and scare the crap out of me. So today I'm gonna show you guys what I've been doing for the last 3 hours and how I changed my room around. So let's start at my door. Here I've got my red door. I know it's different, it's painted red, but I think it looks pretty cool. You got my monster poster there that a couple students from school designed, as well as the bite, the hand that feeds you. I really like these posters, and I picked them up for like $5 a piece, which was a pretty good steal considering the size. Over there I've got like a mannequin thinger that I kind of thought was neat, so I picked that up from school as well. Down there I've got my sleeping pills, not sure you guys needed to know that, a watch, another pair of glasses, and my 2 remotes from my TV, along with some drafting rulers and whatnot there. Here is my bed. That hasn't really changed all that much. Still got the same blanket. Got new pillows. I don't know if I've showed you those pillows before. Maybe. They're from HomeSense, I think, which is like a specialty home store. Pretty much I have everything possible there. Yeah, so that's that. There is my calendar that keeps me organized, which I'm really behind in, if you guys can even see there. March, April, June. So I gotta erase that and actually use that for this year. Over here I've got my couch that you guys keep commenting on, these pillows right here. And I get asked, where did you buy them? Where did you get them from? I actually made them myself. I used just cotton generic fabric that I picked up at my local linen store, and then sewed them together with a sewing machine. Actually, my friend helped me do that because I'm not the greatest sewer in the world, but I can do it by hand, but when it comes to the machine, it just confuses me. I don't even go there. And then I bought some transfer paper and ironed on the actual pillowcase before I stuffed them, and then we close them up. And we'll probably have some more in the future. If you guys have any advice for any other pillows I can do, other than the ones I have right here, I'll give you a shot of what I have at the moment. That'd be great, and we can do a request pillow, I guess. Here is my actual couch that I got from Ikea a while back. It was around 300 bucks, which is pretty good for a leather futon couch that is like this. I really like it. It's really stylish and just modern. Up here I've got 2 Star Wars posters. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan in the world. I have seen all the films though, and these posters actually, if you get a good look, they're done in oils and then entered into the computer and done digitally. I don't know if you can see the detail, but that's why I got them, is because the colors in them were just magnificent and they were really well rendered. So I picked those guys up just because I'm a nerd like that. I'm a geeky nerd artist. Anywho, moving over here, I've got a whiteboard that I also have to update with some pictures and a couple printers there on an Expedit shelf that has 4 units in there. You can get a whole array of different Expedit shelves from Ikea with the 2 shelf inserts there. Down there I've got a couple Apple boxes and some anatomy books and just art books in general. Over here I have a bigger Expedit shelf. Here, I'll walk over there for you guys. With my PS3 up top with 2 controllers to the left there. I've got my wired bug right there, Sid, along with my bunny, Fred. And then these are just some Ikea boxes These are just some Ikea boxes there to fill the shelves, along with some books down there at the bottom. Down here, I've got, I don't know if you can see Big Bird there, I've got a Sesame Street garbage can that I got at the dollar store. Over here, this is my white table that actually I may use as a light table, because as you guys can see, the light comes through that very nicely. I've got a few art supplies here with a nice little poster thingy, if you guys can read that there. The artist is nothing without the gift, but the gift is nothing without the work. Emily Zola. I got that from an aunt of mine, and I really love that little poster thingy. It's pretty cool. There's a picture of my mom, which I wish was holding me, but I don't think that's me. I'm not even sure who that baby is, actually. There I have a bottle of ink, some markers. Here I've got my new printer that I actually got for $30 or $25, something like that, with my MacBook Air. There I have a spare sketchbook that I use sometimes, and here's a Teflon sheet of paper that I use for t-shirt transfers, because I have high-end transfer paper, and that just goes over top of the design and you iron over top of it. Down here I have a filing cabinet, just some random art supplies. I'm not going to show you guys that, you don't need to see that. There I've got a couple stools, and I have a box there with some more t-shirts in it. I'm going to do some more t-shirt designs. Up here is my 42-inch LG TV, which is still kicking, love it to death. Over here I have a Wicked poster signed by the cast with the ticket down there. I'm not going to show you the whole thing with the name on it, but over here is my movie collection, which actually goes down even further. And I've got some missing, some people are borrowing some stuff, but I have quite a huge collection. See if I can even move this chair back. Can you guys see down there? Maybe? Yeah, I've got a ton of movies down there too. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with this chair exactly, or if I'm just going to put the movies like somewhere else in my room. But right now, that's not working right now with the chair there. It's okay, it looks fine, it's just the shelf is blocking everything. So over here, I've got another new poster. Batman Arkham City. I'm a big fan of the villains in Batman. I don't know why, I just think that they were really well done, and this poster is just beautiful. I had to buy it. There I have a few hats. There's some of my headphones on the wall. Eventually I'm probably just going to have a headphone wall just entirely. Haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to do it, but that will be pretty cool when I do it. Over there I've got an Angry Birds poster with the Toy Story 3 poster there. And then this is the new desk setup right here. It's pretty much the exact same as what I had over on the other side when I did, except I have a MacBook Air down there, which you guys know I have a 13-inch MacBook Air base model. There I've got my two Philips speakers on both sides, and I got a Mountain Dew Curdword, Tyne Grey, Mountain Dew Curdword. You guys got me addicted to Mountain Dew, god dang. Anyway, here I've got my 27-inch Philips monitor, sporting my background there that I made. Over there I've got, see how addicted I am to Mountain Dew? These Mountain Dews as well, guys, except for the generic ones, you can't really find them anywhere in Canada. I've probably spent over 20 bucks on single cans of Mountain Dew just because I want to collect them and actually make a tower out of them like I'm doing here. On either side I've got my Funko collection. On the left I've got Evil, and then I've got my good side as well. Down here I have a 21UX Cintiq. This is what I use, guys, to do all of my doodles. I get asked all the time about my tablet and how I draw my doodles and whatnot. I'm probably going to do a vague review of it because there's tons of features you can do with it. Like here with the buttons and whatnot that I don't really even use. I mainly use my keyboard for that. I probably just use the... Let me see if I can get this to focus. The top two buttons here and maybe the bottom one. And then this down here I just use sometimes. It goes through scroll, zoom, all sorts of different functions there, but I barely ever use that. So maybe I'll do a video going over what I use on my actual Cintiq. Here I have a chair that I got from Staples not too long ago. That works very nice with a sweater. See, look, I'm making my own clothes. There you go, guys. Subscribe. Anyway, let me lift that off. Here I have The chair, you can see the lights going right through it. Pretty nice chair, guys. It breathes, so you don't get all sweaty like with your back and stuff when you're sitting there too long. Let me just take a seat here. Down here, I've got my wireless Apple keyboard alongside my Magic Mouse. Pull out my tray. There is my iPhone and my iHome keyboard. And here I've got, let's see if I zoom in here. Here I've got my USB going to the hub that is over here, the 7-port hub that I got for like $2 off eBay or something like that a long time ago. And then beside it is actually my Asus adapter, Bluetooth adapter. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna, oh, there we go. Asus adapter right there. Because as you guys know, I do have a Hackintosh, which is right down there. Right behind there, sporting right beside it my 2 Western Digital external hard drives that I've got there. One is 2 terabyte, one is 1 terabyte. And then there's my cable mess that I haven't sorted through. It just happened today. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break there and just let that go for now. Over here, I'll show you, give you guys a front view of the Hackintosh, just right there. In a G5 case right there. So it actually works really nice with this desk. I like that there's space in the back there, so I can still see my Mac Pro, like the front part of it, but it's not in the way of anything. So I really like how the desk is cut out there. Right over here, I've got a spec backpack that I'm actually going to be doing a review for you guys probably Wednesday. I love this backpack. It's what I use on a regular day basis. I'll have a follow-up for my back to school tour. So anyways, guys, my desk. There you go. That's my room. Oh, and I have a little octopus guy hanging up there that a friend bought for me not too long ago. We actually kept the support beam in here when we built down here, which I really like. Gives it a lofty feel. And the glaring lights that you see before you are 2 just industrial lights I got from Home Depot for my videos, just to make them a little brighter, because I have been having issues with the actual light in my videos. So guys, without further ado, I'll give you a quick shot of the couch, and I'm going to say toodles!